Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this T20 match between the Knight Riders and Gujarat. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael.
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Sharma to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Drilled that one away. Everyone's gone up. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
No. Terrible shot. Nine runs added in that over. Kolkata are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Siraj, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Kolkata are 11 for none.
That was a more settled second over of the power play. Bowlers did well.
Sharma from the high court end. Out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Sharma with a huge appeal. Oh, that's just outrageous.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's the completion of a very good over. Economical and the first 2 wickets to show for it. Where do the batters go to from here? Cuts that off well in the infield. Got that away nicely.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Couldn't get it through the field. Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Yorker, and it's broken the pegs. Caught the inside edge, I reckon, too.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Big edge, where's that going? Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot, through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over, 6 off it. Kolkata, 28 for 3. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 37 for 3.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Needs to be on target. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over. 8 off it. Kolkata are 45 for 3.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely. This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Five runs added there. Kolkata are 50 for 3. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
The batters might start turning 1s into 2s here with the field back trying to stop boundaries.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 57 for 3. Sai Kishore, the left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Worked away. That's a nice single. Beautiful catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. 3 added in that over. Kolkata 60 for 4. Khan from the high court end. Massive outside edge.
Singh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Edge, but it drops safely. Good shot, a beauty. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, Kolkata 73 for 4. Big edge. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Bold, stunning delivery.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Everyone's gone up.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Khan from the high court end. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Wow, that's missed a lot. The Titans has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Doesn't beat the infield. Bowled. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. No, terrible shot. Krishna has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Going with spin now. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nearly gets the edge. Aurora with a great delivery there. Cracking shot. Bit too short, but it's been smoked over the leg side for 6.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. How will the bowler respond?
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
Right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Lovely shot for 6. So close to the half century. Really looking settled now.
Smacks that away through the gap. Good pick up, big chance. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
That was a very good knock in the end. A few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Rana from the high court end. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Huge, that has flown.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That is quite extraordinary. Gill, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.